Hello, everybody. Welcome to Heart of a Hobbit, where I'm a little warm. Give me a minute. I was running all over, getting ready, and overheated. So, all right. Well, welcome to the Lotro Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Lotro stream. I'm your host, Little Redhead, and we'll be doing something here in Lord of the Rings Online today. Normally, I spend a lot of time running around doing festival, but the Midsummer Festival, which my character is still a bit decked out for, has just finished, though, last week. So we'll have to go and find other things to do. Now, one of my goals in general is to make progress on this legendary item reward track, but I can make a lot of progress on that during the festival. And in fact, I did, got all the way to level box number 57 on the track, and it goes all the way to 100, and I've got another almost 2 months to get the rest of it, and the tracks last for about 3 months. So in 1/3 of the time, I made it 1/2 of the way. So I'm not in too much of a rush on that today. I don't need to worry about that today, I don't think. But I will go ahead and grab my Hobbit present. All right. Now, those little heritage runes are actually the only thing that they're good for right now, as far as I'm concerned, is making progress on that reward track. So I will pass that off to one of the characters who can do that at some point. Hey, Caffey B says, hello, Little Red. MB4. MB4 says, hello. So I'm also standing here next to a handful of little interactables. I've got my Stable Master stand there. Shire version, but it has the same travel skills. They all do. The far-ranging stable masters all have the same list. That one's just styled in the Shire look. Then I also have a land-locked dock master skiff. So basically, it's a dock master that I can also click on, just like the stable master. Here you can see. So if I click on the stable master, a wee hobbit pops out, and she can send me to a bunch of different stable options, which is cool. These are all the far-ranging stable master options. And if I click on the boat, I get a dock master, and she can send me to any of the docks that I have that I've been to before. So Buckland, King's Crossing, I have seen. I've been to Lothlorien docks apparently, and Halrax, okay, and Umbar Barhabel, but I haven't been to King's Gondor. So there's 2 places there: Peligir, King's Gondor, and King Gondor the Harlond. I haven't been to either of those. There's a Belfalas and Dor and Ernell for King's Gondor. Haven't been there. And Anfalas, Lord Kiran, Lond Kiran. I haven't been to that one either. So there's a handful of like kind of upper level places I haven't been, but I could get there probably with a mithril if I really wanted to. I don't really want to, but I could. So yeah, those are a couple of folks that I've called around. So funny thing is the Dockmaster, once you called them, if you didn't interact with them, they'd just start walking, which I didn't have a problem with that. I thought it was pretty hilarious. So you'd call them and they'd kind of wait for a second, and then they're like, okay, I'm off. And they just start walking, and they'd be like all the way across your property, like on the other side over there somewhere, just walking away. You're like, cool. But I thought it was funny. But they changed that, so they're just like the stable master where they stand still. They are stable. Haha. All right, I also have a couple of ingredient crates, which in 2 hours and 35 minutes I can click on and get some more ingredient crates. However, I'm not too worried about that. I think I have a few. In fact, I have universal ingredient packs. I have over 10,000, so I don't think it's going to matter if I miss a day. I think we're good. All right, so what I was thinking, what Before and I were talking about earlier, oh, by the way, you can have the fan now if you want, babe, is here on Mary. So we spend more time with our completionist mains over on Peregrine, but we don't spend a lot of time doing deed completionist kinds of stuff here on Mary. So I thought that might be kind of nice to run around a little bit and complete some stuff together. So whereabouts will I find you? Where are you? You're in southern.
I'm in Affodil.
Oh, you're in housing somewhere. Okay, I'll meet you in Bree. Yeah, checking my loot says it's over 9,000. I mean, that is actually quite accurate. And I didn't even have to do an anime emote for it. But yeah. Oh, sorry about that. If that was noisy. I'm gonna drink some kombucha out of a can. Get a little flavorful drink. I usually get tea to have during stream, but it's not as warm as it was last week or the week before, was it? I've already lost track. But oh my gosh, we had that crazy heat wave. I guess it was 2 weeks ago then, or it started 2 weeks ago. It's not anywhere near like that now. Thank goodness. Oh, okay. Oh, I could have just met you there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pull up the deed tracker, which is this awesome plugin that B4 has put together. He based it off of another plugin, which was tracking as you were rebuilding Hitbold. But then he expanded it to include basically every deed in the game. So that's pretty cool. So hello. Okay, so you were saying that you were suggesting I do a thing where I have it only show me deeds I have not completed. So I'm guessing I go into the options. So that's a little gear in the corner. What's that? Completed deeds. Okay, so I've got my options here. And oh, you know what? Current level cap on standard servers is up to 160, so I should adjust that. Haven't changed that. Include landscape difficulty deeds for this character. Well, actually, no. Not this character. That is correct. Hide completed deeds. Okay, we're going to do that right now. Okay. So, and I'll just leave the rest of it for now. There's some other options I could turn off, like things that are over my level or not currently achievable or whatever, but I don't know. That's okay. Okay, so now I have only things I have not completed are what are showing in my deed tracker right now. So what we can do is collapse everything and see, his idea was maybe we start at like the lowest levels and work our way forward from there. Or highest and work backwards, whichever way. Oh, checking my loot says deed tracker is great. It's just a pain if you install it after you've done deeds on a character. You have to use another app to download your deeds and another app to add them to deed tracker before it works properly. That is correct. Yeah, I know. I wish there was a one-click button that it would just do all that in the background, but unfortunately because you're touching things you have to give permission to touch, yeah, it's a multi-step process. But I am glad that there is a multi-step process, because I can tell you when he was first working on it and we were testing it, because I was kind of like sometimes his guinea pig here to test things on, because I can talk about things from the user perspective, even though I understand a bit of the the programmer brain mindset, but there's times when I'm like, well, I can't find where the thing is. He's like, it's over here behind the thing. I'm like, it's not intuitive. Not from a user perspective. So I try to bring it down to like a nice, easy peasy, what's the simplest thing a user is going to look for here, right? So when we were doing that, and so I was testing it on a character that I had already done a bunch of deeds on, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to click on every single one, and it was taking a while. And I was like, man, we need a way to do. So he was like, yeah, we need a way to have it automated, you know what I mean? So yeah, between all of that, it was like how to make it so the information that already exists can then be pulled in. But I agree with you. I wish it was easier to have that process done. Speaking of done, we could go to Dunland if we wanted to. Have you been to Dunland? Oh, wait, no, you know what it is? It's Enedwaith that I need all those things, though. I think. So we could do, yeah, let's go to Enedwaith. Okay. Now, are you going to keep track of what we're working on, or am I keeping track of what we're working on?
I've done 0 deeds.
Okay. Because I could pull up the in-game one for, let's see, Eriador, Enedwaith. Yeah, because it doesn't know, let's see. I have to discover some dwarf markers. I can add that to my tracker. And Long Road of the Hobbits. I can put that there. But, like, the Slayer deeds aren't showing up. And I'm guessing it's because I haven't started them. So I guess we'll come back to pulling that up again. Okay, so I need to get us to Enedwaith. So where is, or to, yeah. Not Clegger. Oh, I don't have, do I have Harn? Do I have it? No. Apparently I don't. So, should we ride down from a Cadunan, or, yeah. Looks like I have that.
And then we could just start doing questing then.
A Cadunan?
Sure.
Okay. Yep, I can take us there.
You need to be friend with the Grey Company and at least level 62.
Well, I have to be at least level 62 and friend in order to get that other travel skill, apparently. I am one of those two. For sure. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we want to go south. Yeah, let's just let's start going. Ah, I got stuck on the furniture. He's like, "Can I follow you for a minute?" I'm like, "Well, yes, you may. The question is, can you?" Yeah, that's a different different question. Checking my loots asks, I might have missed it, but what is the map add-on you're using to put travel icons on the map? I am using Travel Window 2. And so it does that automatically. So, okay, so I've got the little suitcase over here, and that's the icon for Travel Window 2. When you, if you go into the settings or whatever, or just right click on it, it gives you the little menus. And one of the menus, the second one down, is mode. I used to use icon grid, which meant it looked like this when I pulled it up, which was cool, but I was constantly wanting to go in and reorder them. So then I was streaming, and the person who made this was like, why don't you use the map? I was like, I don't know. I've never really got... Anyway, so they talked me into trying the map, because, you know, there's also the pull down where you could be like, I want to go to blah, 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 and you can scroll. That's also an option. But they're like, try the map. So that's the one at the bottom. So go to mode and then go down to bottom to map view. When you click on it, it gives you this gorgeous thing, which I have become very addicted to using. At the bottom, there are 5 different tabs. So I'm on the Eriador one. There's also Ravanian. There's Rohan. There's Gondor and Mordor. So if you got Mordor stuff, it's over here on the side. And then you've got Enedwaith, which catches all the stuff down there in the south. Then it also has your personal skills, like your milestones, travel to personal house, travel to premium house. Those things are down here at the bottom. And then also these kind of oddball things like joining the allegiance. Oh, yeah. Like when you're joining allegiance, it puts the allegiance thingies down at the bottom for you also. But they aren't they on the map? I thought they were on the map too. Anyway, there's also some settings you can go in. Yes. So Check Emily says, oh my God, I never knew about these options. I didn't either. And so I was very excited when, I forgot. But there's basically 2 people who have done the development on it. And one of them was like, hey, you should try this. And I was like, oh, what? So yeah, it was, it wasn't White Rabbit. It was Yos. It was Yos. Yeah, that was who it was. It was caught me on stream and was like, by the way, it was like, you know, one of those life-changing moments, right? So if you're a hunter, which I am, you'll want to go into the settings, because there are, hang on, I gotta, into the options, sorry. Okay, now I can follow again. On enable, so the second tab over, there's these two things, enable overlapping and disable overlapping. That's only for people who have those, like, yeah, like the extra travel skills. So like hunters and who's that? Like,
Mariners.
maybe mariners, and then also who's the other one I was thinking of? Not captain, but the other one that can slurp people. So you can adjust whether, because like for example, I have personal travel debris because I'm a hobbit, right? So I was able to get the travel debris travel skill that is just me, but I never want to use that. I always want to use my guide to, because I don't want to leave people behind by mistake. So on the map, it could have both of those icons for Bree. I could have both of them on the map if I wanted to, but it goes ahead. Yeah, so I've had it, so by changing that, it hides that icon for me. So I don't have to worry about hitting it by mistake. Warden, thank you, Snafuto. Warden is the other one I think I was thinking of. So yeah, so really cool options that you can set up in there. Let's see, where do we want to be? Not there. We want to go this way. We want to be on the other side of the river. Now we're going into Enedwaith. Yeah, so Telerian says, yeah, that it was travel window 2 in map mode. Just to kind of summarize what I'm using. It's very cool, and I love it. I really love it. The map mode, yeah. Checker My Loot says, even the drop-down one will help a lot. It's nice to see the name rather than the icon. Easier to work out which is which. Yeah, sometimes I find that true, and sometimes I cannot remember the names of places. So, mileage vary kind of, answer there, right? But yeah, I love the map thing. It took me... So I switched it on like... let's see, I was streaming on Tuesday, so I switched it, I think, on like a Thursday. And so then I really tested it out on the Saturday, and man, it was great. It did take a little bit of time to get used to it, but by the end of the play session, I was like, okay, this is really valuable to me. It was really, really awesome. The other thing is, yeah, I had those two icons still on the map, and I didn't want that, and so I mentioned something in a Discord about that, and they're like, oh yeah, actually we already solved that problem. You just click on that thing I was showing you about the hide duplicated, or it's not called duplicated, whatever it was. So that's that is there and already solves that problem. I didn't like the way they titled it because it was not obvious to me what I was supposed to be doing. But that's okay. They told me how to do it, and so I did it, which is great. Yeah, Telerian says, if the names match your expectations, yeah, for example, you want to go to Tinnander, you have to know it's named Avendim. Yeah, it seems like, I'm not sure that it's always consistent between area and location. Like, if there was a... Yeah, like, so this is Ekkad Daggerus. So if this was a travel skill to Ekkad, to like, if I take that milestone, it probably doesn't say Ekkad Daggerus. It probably says, like, I don't know, Gray Company campsite or something. Like, yeah, so, Oh, okay. Should we pick up these quests? We've never done them.
That was your middle question. Do you have 3?
Let's take them. Sure.
You need reputation with a great company to get your guide to Harndirian.
Oh, yeah.
What is your reputation with a great company?
Probably nothing. So what we're talking about is that I need reputation with these folks in order to get that travel skill that guide to. And I probably don't have any, but we could take a quick look. Hang on a second.
I did.
Gray Company?
Yeah.
I don't see anything. I see Gray Mountains Expedition.
That's
That's not it. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, so I'm going to pick up these quests from this guy. So, a timely rescue. One of the rangers is missing, so we're going to go check for him. Behind bars.
Our success lies in secrecy. Will you aid us?
One of their people went to visit a small encampment, And but he's gone missing, so we should go check on him. And cash and carry hidden foodstuffs. So they need additional food supplies, and they've hidden caches around the area, so we can pick those up. Weren't there? Yeah, it's a great name, cash and carry. Trying to think. Are there any other quests we can pick up right now? I guess not.
How can I be of service?
What'd you saying?
I think we'll unlock access to
Oh, okay. Before things we will pick up. We'll get access to other ones. Yeah, so I saw we were coming up here. I'm like, wait, I think there's a stable master over there. Let's go there. So I'm glad I did that. So, yeah, so hopefully, oh, hey, that's a, yeah, deed. That's the beginning of a deed. So is that one. Okay, so add tracker. Alright, I'm putting these on my tracker for now. We'll see if that's worth keeping on there or not over time. Running with an over-leveled minstrel is kind of funny. Am I running in Redline? Gandalf, what's going on here? No, I'm in Huntsman. Okay. Oh, but there's something to pick up here. Hang on. Alright, I picked up the rune.
Go 20 paces west.
Oh, to find the cache. Right. The ground here seems to be disturbed. Well, maybe it could go find some help. We have uncovered the cache of food. Alright. Doesn't sound so disturbed. Yeah, thankfully the weather did cool down. Oop, I see a person walking. No, not that one. Sorry, little rabbit. Oh, and sorry, deer. How about the Wolverine?
I was gonna check to see if those are helped.
Oh,
It's okay.
well, there's a shadow.
Wolf and shadow.
Oh, here's a dwarf marker.
Nice.
We want to find those. All right. Cool, cool. How about that Wolverine? There's one if you want to look at it.
I don't think we have a touch of those.
I think you're right.
This shadow is
Oops. Sorry.
shadow.
The shadow knows. Who knows what darkness lies in the hearts of men? The shadow knows. I was when I was in elementary school, one of my teachers was really into that radio show. And so when we would come in from lunch recess, he'd turn off the lights and so everybody could kind of calm down and play some of that, which was pretty cool. All right, there's nothing to attack up here so far. But we have some food for you.
What business have you with the Grey Company?
All right, the food will last us a while, hopefully through the borders of Rohan. Oh, hey. Ooh, hey. Double bonus. Woot, woot. Hey, he's got 2 more for us. Cash and carry, hidden medicine.
Will you aid the
All right,
Grey
there's another
Company?
one east of here that should contain a number of poultices and reagents useful in the arts of healing. And then cache carry hidden weapons.
The Grey Company has
Spare
need of
food
your
will come in handy,
services.
but there are other caches as well. I know of another distance to the south that should contain a bundle of spare blades. All right, cool. Hey, I'm known to the Grey Company. They know I exist. Yeah, that Avendim and Tinadur thing did throw me off for quite a while. So every time we'd want to go somewhere and Before's like, all right, take us to, Tinadur. I'm like, Tinadur, that is Avendim? Like constantly trying to figure out which is the right one. Now it's a lot easier. Now I've got that one down. But that we've been there a gazillion times now too, so that's part of it. Yeah. Before it says the trick is to just memorize the 3+ names for every location ever. Yeah. Just like Gandalf and the Grey Wanderer and Mithrandir. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I was watching a clip of one of the Dropout shows. Actually. I was watching a clip of Actually. And they had been... The question was, what's Sam's other names or something? What's what's another name that Sam has or something like that? Yes, Checking My Loot says, well, if you can't memorize them, are you really a Tolkien fan? Oh, hey, there's a rune. We should look at this some of us. All right.
Alright, a grove of pines roughly 80 paces north of a large rune-marked border.
Oh, it tells us in words somewhere
In the quest.
in the quest. Anyway, where is that? Which one is that? Cash and carry hidden medicine? No. Yeah, okay. It says... Should be buried among a grove of trees roughly 80 paces north of a large rune-marked boulder. So that was the rune-marked boulder. This is probably 80 paces north. So we have found it. Anyway, it was really interesting because they were like trying to remember, first of all, like what Sam's name would be, but they did get the whole point of it, which was that, the story as Tolkien wrote it was translated, or so it's like, and then somebody did come up, well, nobody of the group came up with what Sam's name was in, because we're reading it in Southrun, maybe. What?
Western translated to English.
Oh, is it Western translated into English? So what would be Sam's name in Western, maybe?
Maybe.
Yeah. And then somebody in the comments like went through the whole thing about basically like Pippin's name is this and Mary's name is that, and Mary's name in the original is also means like joyful and stuff like that. So it was a equal translation, which I thought was fun. So Checking My Loot says, I spent ages building a streamer bot OBS system that deals out 5 cards and turns over the 5th, which has a random Tolkien question. You can hit a button and reveal the answer. I call it Tolkien Trivia. Nice. Yes, before. So you mean Banazir Galbasi? Is that actually it?
Says a Lord of the Rings wiki.
Yeah. All right. And what is that, Sam?
Yeah.
Nice.
As someone said, it's kind of a bold move to give this massive tome and be like, just kidding, that's not
How do I say that again? Before we saying it's kind of a funny move to be like, get to the end of this huge tome and be like, just kidding, that's not actually the names of the characters. That's quite the flex. Hey, it's a backpack that I think is just a thing. Yeah. Here, I'll just pass. You get it all.
Oh, there's Mario. He's on this rock.
Oh, hey, dude. The Shadow Wolves caught his scent and chased him up here some hours ago. He's been biding his time in hopes that they would leave, but he's had no such fortune. Now that you have found me here, though, I think it would be best if we left swiftly before they find you as well. Yeah, sure. Let us be off then, shall we? Is it a group? I think it is.
Now and again, even
Awesome.
the finest tracker may find that the tables have turned upon him, and the hunter
you here?
becomes the hunted. So it is with my
There you are.
kinsman Amarian, who finds
Okay,
himself in
so-
a precarious position. As shadow
I would say that we
wolves
should move
stalk
quickly
him
before the
in
wolves
gathering
notice us.
darkness.
Oh, wait, it's too late. They come. Fight alongside him. Okay. They shall not find us idle prey for the taking. So true. Now, we are really heavily over-leveled versus this instance or this, thing. So one of the things we have to be careful about, and I wasn't right there, is not finishing it too quickly. Because it could be that, they need to make it to here in order to trigger the next wave or something like that. So we have to make sure that we don't, like, take them out before it triggers the next piece of the story here. Shadow of the Eye. And in fact, there we go. Now he's shooting at him, so we can too. And I just put myself on auto shoot because that'll do the least amount of damage, basically. I won't get a critical on it or anything like that, so that way it won't hopefully mess it up. It'll take its time. But we did it! He says, let's be off. Okay. Let us not dally here. You're the one who keeps talking, my dude. Oh, and he's more to say. You fought well, and at last we have a moment's respite. I have found something of import here, but it is neither the place nor time to speak of it, as we should leave this place swiftly. Okay. Oh. And in fact, we got free travel out of the deal. Okay, apparently Frodo's western name is Mara Labingi. I wonder if there's anybody by these names in the game. That would be really fun.
What business have you?
Or
with
if
the
those are
Grey
blocked
Company?
names. Alright, we got the cash and carry medicines. We'll hand that off to him. And then our friend,
I
we
hope
got
we
him
come
here.
to Aragorn's aid in time.
He says, for a little while I was not sure I was going to make it back alive. Dun, dun, dun. But he has some other quests for us. Perfect. He says, the wolves of shadow do not seem to be living things at all. I think they must be some sorcery of Sauron's making.
The minions of
So
Orthanc
black
are
flames.
growing
Our attempts
stronger
to
in these
stop the
lands.
shadow wolves have borne no fruit. The source of their evil, must lie within the caverns. Find your way in and destroy it. Cache and
The
carry,
minions
hidden
of Orthanc
lore.
are growing stronger in these
Provisions will come in
lands.
handy, but there are other caches as well. I know of another one further southeast, contains scrolls of weapon lore, recorded by the elves of Rivendell. The virtues of such lore might bestow upon our weapons would be invaluable to us here in the south. Feral
Shadows lie
shadows,
along our
something
path.
particularly
We
evil
must seek to
stalks
pass
this
beneath
corner
them
of Enedwaith.
unnoticed.
Defeat the Fang of Shadows. He said a lot more than that, but we're just
The
going to
minions of
summarize here.
Orthanc are growing
Midnight
stronger
Hunters,
in these
strange black wolves stalk Fordorith, particularly at night. They hunt us with a dark purpose, so go defeat shadow wolves. Okay. Are we jumping off here?
Yeah, why not?
I can't remember if this is a fatal one. Apparently not. Cool. Your kind is not welcome here at the Viriad. Okay. Oh, I'm just doing target, like auto target. So, I know it seemed like I was getting ones on the left, and before I was getting the ones on the right. He's like, "You want to do left? I'll take right." I was like, "I'm just doing auto target." I just hit that tilde. Take the first thing that comes. Although I will try not to hit the wolverines or the foxes. Shadows are fine.
I'm gonna say bye-bye, Wolverine.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Trying not to. Alright, here's a rune to look upon. On that stone.
Alright.
Okay.
60 paces east of the rune marker, amid a jumble of large boulders.
60 paces east amid a jumble of large boulders. Well, I would definitely say that is a jumble of boulders.
Okay.
I'd say that fits the bill. And I see a cache. Or I see a symbol of a buried cache over here. Oh, you have to be right next to it in order to do it. It doesn't drag me over to it.
Gotta progress the quest.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I was trying to have it drag me over to it by clicking on it and then hitting go. But it did not want to do that. It was like... Aren't we near the... Yeah, we're near the cave. Aren't we? Or is that the wrong thing I'm looking at? Yeah. The Black Dens. So are the people who live here denizens? Man, I remember these things were so hard. Back in the day. What up? Are we going in?
Caves up there.
Oh.
It looks like a cave.
You have defeated the Fang of Shadows.
Oh, oops. I'm just a wolf.
Oh, that is cool looking though. That torch. Oh. Cast twisted shadows upon the cavern floor. Oh, I guess we both have to do it. Dude, that'd be kind of fun to have for your house though, wouldn't it? Has a cool look to it. What are you thinking? You paused there for a minute.
I was looking at
Yeah. I too have not found any more torches. Oh, there's one.
so,
Oh, whoops. Okay, well, whoops. I'll catch up in a second.
well, I don't know.
I'm coming, I'm coming. Was that a dead end? Yeah, okay. We're doing right side wall?
Ish.
Right turns only? Sort of, yeah. There's definitely another one somewhat nearby. But it could be another couple twists and turns where we get to it. Here's one. Yep, there's more cave this way. And then there isn't. Oh, I don't have my skipping on. I guess I could see about putting that on. Let's see, where is that? I need move whimsy. There we go. I just have to remember to set it back to normal before I, do with the next role playing. Because we usually walk for role playing, and the walk for whimsy it's not whimsical. It's Gandalf. It's just weird. It's like me walking around with a big stick, which is not. It's weird.
You saw a torch back here. You
Oh.
are at 9 now?
I am at 9, it is true.
We're getting back to where we know.
Okay.
Plus there's a room over here.
We're backtracking so Affodil can get the other one and the rune. Excellent.
50 paces west.
Alright, 50 paces west. Well, this seems westish. Oh, hey. How about this one? Alright. Do we need to do anything else in here?
One more torch.
One more torch. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, it says defeat wolves and shadow wolves in Enedwaith, but are these? Oh, yeah, it's still glowy. Yeah, I don't see any other wolves. Alright, cool. Ooh, there's a wolf. I don't know if these are counting. Oh, at 55. Oh, yeah, okay, they are counting. But it's still a lot faster, I think, to do it just outside the cave anyway. Yeah, we just gotta figure out how to get out of here. I wasn't paying close attention to getting in. Yay, we found it. Yeah, worst case, I could take us to out to like Bree or whatever. We did not set milestones. Oh, right. So,
It's 5 minutes.
okay. I was gonna say before I was thinking maybe his milestones only have a 1 hour on a 1 hour cooldown still, which would have been a shame because the sale just happened, you know, to get cheats, faster ones. But apparently he did at some point take care of that.
Since this is my completionist.
Yeah. So basically, we had completionist characters. Most of you have heard the story before, but just some, you know, just to summarize, let me sum up. We had characters on Treebeard, and those were our completionist characters. But then when Treebeard closed and we were doing the server consolidations, we moved those characters over to Peregrine. So our true completionist characters are working their way through having done, you know, everything. And we're up to like level... What are we over there? What level? 118? Okay. I couldn't remember. We're in the, like, we're getting close to 120, but we're turtled most of the time when we're doing our stuff over there. But so then our completionist characters on this server are less completion-y and more just kind of ad hoc getting various things done for various reasons. One of the reasons we're doing this stuff is because I want to get like, and there's like a dance emote that you can get from reputation with these guys and stuff like that. So that's part of my goal for questing and getting reputation up in this area, is because that's how you get the ability to get stuff in. Plus I probably need tokens of some sort, so that may involve doing a little bit more questing or specific targeted questing, but I would expect that these quests are probably giving me some good stuff, so whatever I need for the folks is probably giving me some sort of tokens. I haven't actually been paying attention. I lack the proper training, which means probably to say my scholar level is pretty low, probably.
Should be in here.
Oh, one of the rangers should be in here. Yeah, but there's some military orders. That sounds interesting. Will bind to you permanently. I assume you have them, yes?
Should respond.
Yeah. Okay. I have bound to me permanently military orders. Sounds ominous. I have a quest item. Collect deserters' orders. The papers I found speak of a purpose behind Dunland's intrusion to the north, but they are partial and damaged by careless handling. If you can find more parts of the document upon former officers, you may be able to piece together the intentions for Saruman's intentions for the region. Okay. So we may need to wait and let some people respawn. All right, let's rescue this guy. Ah. I wish to rescue you, sir. Let's see. Bragar will have some choice words for me, I am certain, for he advised me against parleying with the Dunlandings. First, however, we must escape this place, which means we will need to find a key.
Not long ago, my kinsman Dagaros was captured by deserters from the Dunlanding.
Alright, he says, listen carefully. The guard who carries the key to the cell
his
usually
rescue,
sleeps
but
in the
their
next
freedom
room.
shall be short-lived if they cannot
Yes,
escape.
yes. You should be able to
before
sneak
the
in
alarm
and
is
find the
raised.
key, or if necessary, just relieve him of it personally. Try not to make too much noise. The cell is small, and I do not have room for a lot of company here. Are you sure? Because I think we can take him. Except for that cat.
That cat is suspicious.
The cat's very dangerous. Alright, well, we'll start looking for a key. Hey, we disturbed the guy. No, nope, he's sleeping. I think we found a key. Oh, you mean this gate key. Alright. Yeah, looks like it works for either of us. Talk to. Okay. There's no time to waste. Let us depart. Okay. Let's go. Oh, looks like we may have been discovered. Hey, we're at 3 out of 5 of those orders now. That cat does look suspicious. Four out of 5. 5 out of 5. Look at this. Good job, us. His arm is getting sore, and we're not outside. Not even out of this yet. Alright, we need to go out the door.
That's funny, because there's a named guy out here
Hmm.
that we ran past to get in, and we're going to run past to get out, and then you got to come back into the
Yeah. It's good to be out in the open air again, but let us not tarry. The others will soon realize that something is wrong. So we have to protect him as we make our escape.
no one here.
Yeah, there's no one here. I wonder why that would be. Where did they all go? Wow, he didn't need that much protecting. Perhaps from some of our due diligence already. There we go. All right, he says they seem to have given up pursuit. I think we are finally safe for now. Let us return to Ekadagaris. I would not want to deny Bragar his chance to ridicule me for allowing myself to be captured. And instant travel! Ta-da! Now we have 3 people to talk to. Cache carry hidden
What brings you to the wilds of
weapons.
Enedwaith?
Yes, you found the weapons cache. That's great. We are well armed, but the journey ahead is long, and battles will take their toll on our blades. Okay. Behind bars.
Your aid is
You have
welcome,
my
friend.
thanks. I was not looking forward to ending my days in some Dunlending cell. Soon we will forge on to join with the rest of our kinsmen.
Greetings,
Oh, and the
friend of
orders.
Grey Company.
He says, what are these that you have found? Orders from Isengard? It seems the Dunlendings from the south were sent to capture the old elf ruins in Eregion. It seems Saruman was seeking something there, though I can't begin to guess what that traitorous wizard would want from such a place. But, more importantly, it seems that Saruman is bent on consolidating his power in Dunland. His thralls and allies are on the move, subduing any clans that have refused to join him up till now. We must make haste, for soon all of Dunland will be mobilized for war under the banner of Isengard. All right, so he's got 2 new quests
Mike
for
of
us.
Onan, stay a moment and
Oh yeah,
speak
I'm
with
getting
me.
silver tokens of the wilds. Yeah, I think I need those to get the stuff that I want. During my brief stay with the deserters at Lechu, I learned more than perhaps they hoped. They are in hiding from the minions of Saruman. They're still dangerous, though, to the Grey Company. The leader wished to use me to regain Saruman's favor. So, Lu, the leader of the deserters, can be found toward the rear of the encampment. He's a brash fellow, but a coward at heart. He has led his men to an end that may not bode well for them. So perhaps we can defeat him, and they will disband and go home.
The Grey
All right,
Company is
uniformity.
grateful for your aid.
Take some of their stuff. Their uniforms. Manage to scrounge some uniforms. Might help slip a few of our number through into southern Dunland to scout ahead for the rest. So, go get some uniform parts so they can disguise themselves. All right, black flames.
hope lies in
We
secrecy,
found and
where we
extinguished
find
a
these
number
lands
of strange
inhabited.
black torches. He's like, I think you've likely found the power behind the Shadow Wolves. I cannot say whether your efforts will destroy them for good or not, but I will be most surprised if they are able to take up the hunt for us again so soon with their dark power so diminished. All right.
The Ogreig remain neutral.
These
but
scrolls
for
were
how
scribed by
long?
the most skilled scholars and will serve us well. Oh, it just occurred to me. What do I have on me? Oh, good. I have the Fateful Toolkit on. Okay, cool. So, because I know my Fateful Toolkit is on this server, whereas Affodil's Fateful Toolkit is on the other server, the other Affodil. So, so like
hope we
3
come to
silver
Aragorn's
tokens, I
aid
should
in
get
time.
4 in this case. Defeat of the Fang of Shadows, but we're no closer to breaking the spell that binds these terrible spirits. So, wait, it just said +4. Maybe it doesn't count for these. And Midnight
The
Hunters.
Algrag remain
Fell
neutral,
spirits are
but
relentless.
for how long?
Oh no, that one I got +1. Maybe it was a 3 on the other one also. Cool. Okay, so I think I have everybody's quests here. Let me see, what do I need in order to buy things from these people?
Our provisions are scarce,
Those are
yet
runes.
I will
Don't
help
need
you however
those
I may.
per se.
I fear our supplies will not last a journey.
Spin emote. I still need friends standing with the Grey Company. And I need some more golden tokens of the wild. Okay. Guide to, I need to be friend standing. Jump emote. Do I not have that? I thought I did. I think I might have bought that from the store. Could get it through these guys, but I may have actually just gone ahead and bought it from the store. And they have a steed. Okay. Yeah, I must have just bought it from the store when it was on sale.
Our scouts will
What's
require
this
the
guy
greater
at? Or is
part
this
of
the one
our
I was already talking
provisions.
to?
Our
Oh yeah, I already
provisions
talked to
are
both of those. Okay, and
scarce, yet
then...
I will help you however
Oh, that's
I
the
may.
stable master. So, I thought there was a dance emote that I'm missing from here.
The dance mode's probably from the memo.
Yeah, it might be a different one. Let me see if I can find my paper. Yeah, one thing at a time. True, true. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was just looking at this not that long ago, so I thought I'd be able to find it quickly.
Well, the Algreg.
Now, the list of things that I'd written out basically everything that I was wanting to go forth and find for this character in the nearer future, as opposed to long-term plans. And yeah, I think it's under here. So, there it is. All right, so yeah, the lecture emote, that's chapter 6 from the Black Book of Mordor. That's going to be a while. Bring It On emote, that's a deed from Skirmisher of Middle Earth, so that one takes a while too. But yeah, Dance Man 3 is from the men at Enedwaith. Oh, there's a Halls of Night, the one that lets you dream. And then there's a drunk one from the men at Enedwaith or the Algreg. Oh, Juggle I'm still working on. Reed came off of the LI reward track, and so I'm hoping that someday that'll come back. There's a Tickle one, which I'm not as too worried about it. And then there's a Warming Hands one, which I guess is only purchasable in the store at this time. So, and then also my travel skills, which obviously we'd identified already one. Like this one. Oh, we're in Enedwaith, so it'd be Eriador, Enedwaith, Dunling, Linding Slayer. Cool. Excellent. Foe of the White Hand. Yeah, apparently I don't have that. I thought I had... Oh, I don't have Scholar in here. I have Cook. Yeah. Alright, we defeated the guy. Yay! And I did not set my milestone, so we'll just go back. But it's okay, because we can take out more Dunlendings on the way. And possibly wolves. And shadow. We still need shadow wolves, too, for the quest. Oh, no, for the Deed Slayer. Oh, like this one over here. There you go. Do not kill the Wolverine. Oh, did you know we're out of cheese? Not you, chap. I mean, like, before. Yeah, so sad. So sad.
We could make a lick of this cake. It's a good source of those wolves.
I guess. Alright, we just gotta figure out how not to get lost in here, I suppose.
Oh, we have a map now.
we do have a map. Now the question is remembering, like, where is the entrance exit? Yeah, it's the, oh, it's one of these southern ones. I think it's this one here with the light.
I didn't put this one.
Yeah, we didn't quite go that far, but that doesn't matter. It's okay. Yeah, that's true. We could just make a big loop. There doesn't seem to be that many, though, in here.
Yeah, but they're here.
Yeah.
And we had most of the people outside.
By the time we get back out, they'll have respawned outside, probably.
I hope.
Oh, there's one that's half dead that's following us. Cool, thanks. My auto attack does not take them out in one go, necessarily. Which seems a little crazy, given that I'm level 160, but, you know. Although, I don't know if I've checked on my weaponry lately. Let's see. Just curious what level my stuff is here. Maximum level 160. Okay, no, that's pretty accurate. I don't think I have any ally pieces that are out of date. The traceries. Okay, cool. Found the exit. Yay! Bit of orange bar here, a bit of fear. Oh. Aha! I just got another one. Shadow Foe. Cool. Alright, so... Deed bestowed. Wolf and Shadow Wolf Slayer advanced.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll keep an eye on that. Still working on that. Complete quests within Enedwaith. Cool. Alright, yep. Making great progress. All right, so the next big thing to tackle on this server would be Black Book of Mordor. So I can get that.
Well, we know where it is now. It's in Splithers.
I mean, we know where Black Book of Mordor is. It's in Mordor. Chapter 6. It's specifically Chapter 6. So I wonder if there's like...
Well, what PBM have you already completed?
What... His question is, what Black Book of Mordor have you already completed? I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 probably don't count.
All of it?
Oh, you are incorrect. It is not all of it.
The first 9 chapters?
I mean, it is my bar is solid, I'm guessing, on Black Book of Mordor. I don't think I've done any of it. I mean, have we done any of it together on this server?
Oh,
I don't think so.
I thought my
So,
completed.
if you haven't done any, I haven't done any, is most likely the case. Watch out, you're going off the edge. You want to come over here.
That's not.
Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
See what Black
A pointed message.
Welcome and well
A
met,
blow
my
well
friend.
struck. With the loss of their leader, the remaining deserters are quite unlikely to interfere with the Grey Company again.
Welcome
And
well
uniformity.
met,
Yes,
my
a
friend.
few bloodstains here and there, but nothing too apparent. These should do nicely in the event we are forced to mingle closely with the Dunlendings or pass close to any encampments. Alright. Rigger.
The Grey Company. we
To the
need your aid.
Windfells, Saradan's encampment. We have sent many scouts ahead to determine the safest and most secret path through Enedwaith. There is a rumor of a large ruined watchtower where Saruman's Dunlending minions have established a vigil. One band of scouts is led by Saradan, who went south to determine the strength of the enemy there. By now, they should be in the midst of the Windfells. When you are done here, seek him out and offer what aid you can, for we must ensure that many of the Grey Company arrive safely in Rohan, as many as possible, if we are to be of aid to Aragorn when the time for battle comes. Okay. I have my mission. Do you also have it? Okay. See, I always let the minstrel go first, because I figure if it's fatal, the minstrel will find out. And if it's not fatal to the minstrel, then if it's fatal to me, it's okay. The minstrel could bring me back up. So I let the mini go first. You can suss it out for us.
Just gonna swing by and get one last shadow blades.
Okay. Oh, and
Sorry.
I think there's another... Did we get all the runes? I guess we did all the runes. You know, finding the caches. But we...
Did the cash and carry?
Yeah, we've done cache and carry for now. So we need to discover Ekad Saradan, which I believe we're probably about to go do. There's a couple Hobbit lampposts and a couple of dwarf markers yet to find. Oops. I think I was on auto run.
Sorry, it's recommending some of our discoveries.
I thought maybe you were looking for the
I'll tell you.
dwarf marker locations.
The bet.
Okay, let's head towards Saradan then. Huh? Do not need to hit the Wolverine. Or the box. What about the bird? Nope.
No, these things, the goats.
We do need the goats, right?
Yeah.
Not the domesticated ones. The Drugavar.
Actually, several of others.
I got a quest item. This collar is cold to the touch and sends a chill down your spine. You cannot read the evil runes upon it, but perhaps Saradan can. I wonder if I don't have... Hang on. Don't run off too far, too quickly here. Let's see. In my settings, I think it's like auto accept or something like that. Let's see. Fill quest. Automatically add deeds, automatically add tasks. Always accept automatic quests. It's already on. So these must not be automatic quests then. Okay. Because it's making me click on them and accept them. And I usually prefer to have that, you know, where it automatically does that. Oh, we have a dark crystal. Cold to the touch and sends chill down your spine. May have something to do with how the Kulthrall were summoned to Gwillion's Gate to begin with. Saradan will most likely wish to see this crystal. Wow, we're just collecting all sorts of stuff for this guy. Handy. Normal wolves are also counting for us. What about that guy up there? The hand is but a tool for the eye. That's fair. Excuse me. Yeah, this is handy. We're knocking out all sorts of stuff. Oh, hey, here's the great road, right? The great north-south road, which now connects through up to Breland. Through Cardalon and Swanfleet. From when those expansions came out. Something else to discover over here?
Oh, it's the next crossroads south. There's another dwarf farm.
Oh, awesome.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be there soon. Do we want to mount up or are we almost there?
Just around this corner.
Oh, yeah, he's right there up on top. Yep. Can't remember if there's a travel up here or not. No. But we have discovered the location. All right, collar of the accursed.
How can I be of service?
I know these runes well enough to know that the tongue written hereupon is black speech. I will investigate this further. Dark crystals.
What can I do for you?
Alas, this foul crystal bears the taint of Morgul. Someone of great power and service to the enemy was responsible for summoning these spirits. I didn't get it. To the Windfells. Bragger sent you. I hope Dagras and his party are finally on the move, for we have much ground to cover and little time before us. Hey, I'm a friend. Yay. I got some reputation and a travel discount. Excellent. I do love those travel discounts. A more secret way, he says. I fear the road below may be watched too closely for our company to move as secretly as our purpose requires. To this end, I have sent some of my kindred west into the Gloomglen, to seek a less traveled path into the south. We need your aid, but when all is ready, you should head to Idren Fair in the Gloomglens and speak with Idren Fair himself. I'm certain he could use your help scouting the way. And I believe that is one of the locations we need to discover, so that's fine. An outstretched hand. He says, it's been a long time since you and I worked together to hinder the efforts of the traitor Saruman in Bree. Chief Watcher Grimbriar still does not comprehend the significance of what we have done. But never mind that now. We have other matters to discuss. You know already that we go to the aid of our chieftain Aragorn in the south, but we travel through hostile lands and must secure our route. Besides that, we'll need provisions. This will require food, the goodwill of the Algreg, the Dunlending clans, which have migrated into the region. Will you help us? I have a task in mind for you, and I believe Amlan and Andreg may as well. Sure. Healing Hand. As I mentioned before, our stores run low and we must seek the goodwill of the Algreg to replenish them. Herbs for medicines will benefit both us and them. Will you forage some up for me? Search for trees and mistletoe. He talks all about what the different things that we're looking for are, which is quite the grocery list.
Will you
All right.
aid the Grey Company?
Amlin has feathers for friendship. He says, greetings. It's been long since you rid the hobbits of Buckland of the threat of the giant. Thanks to you, they may wander the Brandy Hills with little fear. Now I'm in need of your aid once more. The Algreg use feathers for bedding and decoration. It may be to our benefit to collect many pristine feathers to bring to them as an offering of peace. Perhaps such an offering will entice them to trade with us. Okay. And Andreg has a couple.
Will you aid the Grey Company?
Feeding the company. Let's see. He says, I know Ceradan seeks to befriend the Ukluth in hopes of opening trade with them, but we have a more immediate need for provisions. I've seen many herds of oxen roaming the wilds. Will you hunt some of the oxen and bring me the meat? Be wary, though. They also maintain herds in this region. Don't harm any of the domesticated oxen.
The Grey
Warmth for the
Company has
winter.
need of your
Collect wolf
services.
pelts. Let's see. Because of your aid, we were able to drive back the Tarkip orcs of Angmar before they could fall upon Bree. Now we journey south to the aid of our chieftain, Aragorn. I'm sure Ceradan has told you of our needs. Will you aid us? Throughout the Windfells, you'll find terrible wolves. Hunt the beasts, gather their pelts. These will prove beneficial against the cold of the growing winter. Bring them to me for examination. Then take them to Ceradan, and he'll prepare them for delivery to the Algreg once he's replenished our own stores. Okay. I think I am caught up. Oh, hang on. Does he have...
Our quest is
Oh,
done.
no, it's that sort of stuff. I thought maybe he'd have that travel skill that I could go ahead and pick up. Nah. Oogie. Not that it helps, because we need to come back out here, and there's no stable master out here anyway. Oh, I gotta check the... Hang on, I could check the campsite. Do we care about that? It says campfire. Yeah. Only for cooking, not for traveling. Okay. So, let's see. I got friend to the Grey Company. Cool. Deed bestowed. Ally. Earn ally standing. Okay. I guess I don't necessarily need to track that. That's just a do it. Oh, hey, there's a beehive. I have collected royal jelly. And I've also irritated some bees. They are... There's 3 angry bee swarms over there. We're just gonna walk away. Sad little acorn waves hello. Hello. Oh, that's branches. That doesn't help. We are doing some quests for the Grey Company heading south. We are in Enedwaith because we want to get me some reputation with these guys so that I can get some emotes. So, you know. And the travel skill to the region, too. That is also handy. Hey, dwarf marker! Nicely done. Alright. Near Araniant. Okay. Where are we? Oh, we're down here. Cool. There's some sweet myrtle. And another one. Oh, there's a whole bunch of it over here, it looks like. That's handy. At least 3 of them. Alright, that was all I needed. Let's see if I can pick up these branches. Hey, I know how to pick up these branches. Excellent. I haven't been paying attention to how far I've got my crafting on this character, so hasn't been a priority. Got a wolf pelt. There's another one up the hill here. Oh, right. I mean, I guess we do still need to get oxen. I know there's some point where it's like, we don't want to kill the ox. More angry bees. Wolf. And a beehive. Okay, that's all the bees. Or beehives we need to worry about. Let's see. Looking for goats, rue flowers, and Klamath weed flowers. It's interesting because, I mean, I know a lot of the stuff in the game, I mean, and from Tolkien's writings are, you know, have some, like, historical nature to them. Like, they're using names of things that actually exist. Actually, it was really quite funny. I was at an open air museum, and they were dyeing material. They're dyeing, like, dyeing sheep's wool into making it into, you know, yarn that you could use for knitting and such. And so they were dyeing that, and they were using like indigo, and like they were using a couple of things that I'm like, oh, I know that this is a dye because I've run across this in Lord of the Rings online. So it was really quite funny that I've been able to take some experiences from video games to help me understand the real world a little bit better. That was pretty funny to me. Mistletoe! Another mistletoe! And another mistletoe, but there's a rock in the way. There we go. Alright. I have been mistletoed. Does that mean I have a missile foot? Ooh, nice. I didn't even see it. Well, you have 3 and I have 3, so that's 6 between us. Is that good? I don't know. How many toes do hobbits need? I don't know.
I have like an average of 12 a foot.
I mean, an average of 12 per foot. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't think Tolkien said anything about them having a specific number of toes. So I guess then the assumption would be the same as every other humanoid, which would then be, 5 per foot. Humanoid in the game. Before puts in the chat, implication that Tolkien also had 12 toes per foot, so he thought that was normal. Right. Yeah. I mean, I guess that is how it goes, isn't it? It's like, whatever you have is what you think is normal. Generally. Yeah, check it out. We're taking the big road that would go up to Swanfleet, and then through Cardolan, and then up to Bree. I'm only at 5 out of 6 ox meat. I don't know about you.
Got all the ox that exists.
Okay. That's all the ox that exist ever.
So sad.
What are we doing here?
Those last flowers.
Oh, okay. There's flowers in the area.
They grow in the ruins.
Flowers that grow in the ruins. Hey, there's a weed that we need. Doesn't look like, it looks like daffodils. I mean, it could be they just used it because that's like what they have already in the game. But doesn't it look a bit like the daffodils we can put down? Hang on. Here, when we get to the next one, pause and I'll put down, I think I have the thing. The bubble. Yeah, okay. Yeah, not exactly. But they have some resemblance.
You thought you would convince me.
Right. What else? Need a wolf pelt, an ox meat.
You want to do a search for an ox?
Sure. Wherever we found them before also is an option. I don't remember where that was, though. We might find one on our way. But I could do a search. Hang on. Alright, that's the wolves done. Thank you. Okay. Done ox. There you go. To the north is one option.
Oh, there was one specific spot for feathers.
We should probably do the feathers then.
I hadn't been paying attention.
Where is the feathers one? Warmth for winter?
Feathers is feathers revenge.
Oh. Oh, it fell off my tracker.
Okay.
Let me move that back then. I don't need to track that. Okay. That one's done. That one's done. Feathers. Okay. So, feathers is... Oh, yeah, over there. We gotta go east.
Yeah.
What's up here?
I'm looking for a boot.
Oh, okay. You mean like this one right here?
Like
These
this one right here.
small boots? This appears to belong to a child, although it does not seem to be of the Dunlendings. Perhaps one of the rangers of the Great Company be able to unravel the mystery. Cool. New quest, Little Wonders. Yeah, it's kind of funny. This just made me think about how where I have a house out in Lindleby, and if I come out of the neighborhood and go out into landscape, it's pretty bare. There's not really anything there. And yet there is a town of Lindleby listed on the map, but there's nothing there.
You have to advance the
But you have to advance the storyline to, yeah, to make this stuff appear, which I have not done. So that could be something else, but long way in the future. I got another deed bestowed. Ah, yeah, find the Hobbit arrow in the Gloom Glens, Hobbit bucket, Hobbit skeleton, Hobbit pick, and Hobbit bow. Nice. Oops. Bunch of crows here. Oh, is this where we need the feathers? Yes. It would appear that might be the case. Oh, we're very close to it. Oh, I think we have to be on top of there. Okay. And maybe we don't get them from the crows, we get them from the nests. Yep. You'll need to click on the nests. There's one underneath that rock.
That's so sad.
That is terrible. I think I'll pass on that one. Does that mean the nest was there and then the crow got squished? Maybe the nest got squished underneath the rock. That sounds terrible. Alright, so let's see what else do. Oh, mountain up. Cool. Okay, so we have a couple dwarf markers to find, a couple hobbit lampposts to find, a couple locations to find. We're doing really good on wolves and shadow wolves. We're at 46 out of 200. We're at 40 out of 200. These are both advanced, so that's Dunlending Slayer. Cuthrell and Eludan Slayer, we're at 2 out of 90. That one is a little more tricky. You have to basically, I think there's like one place you can go and do that one pretty much. But the quests we're on, I think we're ready to turn all those in, so let's do that. Yeah, I remember doing this where you ride up over and over again. Then hang a sharp turn. And then if you needed oxen, there was that one right there. Like if you're trying to get more hides.
Our quest is
This will help us greatly, though I fear it will not be quite enough. Nevertheless, you have our thanks. Cool. I did 10 quests. Okay. A healing hand.
How can I be of service?
The herbs I asked you to forage. Yay. Feathers.
What can I do for you?
These are the feathers that he requested. Good. All is nearly ready.
How can I be
For
of
winter,
service?
these must be the pelts he requested. These will do well. Perhaps the Algreg will be persuaded to trade with us after all. An
What
outstretched
can I do
hand.
for you?
He says, well done. The Algreg will hopefully find our offering of peace acceptable and grant trade with us through you as our agent. Some distance to the northeast, along the foothills of the mountains, we noticed a camp of Algreg goat herds. Take these goods to their leader and present them to him with our request for trade. Okay. And we got a new deed, which is Mysteries of the Enedwaith Intermediate, which is complete 20 quests, of which I have done 13. But yeah, that one was completed. And I got a title of Explorer of Enedwaith. I feel like, yeah, I think we missed a quest or two, didn't we? Oops, that's not it.
We missed the thing. I think that's the things are back.
Okay,
I'll get you copies.
excellent. We're going to go back and probably get me that travel skill. It's funny, if I ever come through here and do the epic line. Actually, where am I on that? I'm further ahead in the epic line, so maybe I already did the epic. Maybe I just ran through here and did that. No, I didn't. I'm still saying goodbye to the Grey Company in Rivendell. Yeah. Yeah, so when I get to the... It's such a cool spot. I haven't completed it because I don't know. It's kind of cool to just leave it. But I'll get back to it and do it again. Do it someday. What is this, and who are you? We do not know your kind. You are devotee to us. You speak on behalf of some wanderers of the wild? That is an insult. Do you speak on behalf of our brothers of old? The clans of Dunland say we are Algreg, which is outliers. We are no lesser men than they. You do not speak for the others. Then perhaps I will forgive the insult, for your wanderers may not know our ways. Tell me what it is you wish of us. Well, okay. Shadows of Fear. He says, the gift of your devotee friends is welcome, but we are not prone to blindly accept the friendship of strangers. If you wish to earn our trust, you must lend us your aid. I and my people have seen evil shadows moving among our herd at night. Search for signs of the Drugavar among the goat herds. We can do that.
It is not our custom to trust devotee.
Let's see. Seek
but
evidence
perhaps you
of
may be of
Cuthral
help to
at
me?
William's Gate. That can only be done at night, but the first stage can be done during the day. And, oh, he doesn't have one. I thought he did. Okay. Cool, cool.
Just duck out for a moment and then
Yeah, so I think with this one, we pop out, we do the first one, come back, and then we have to wait till night for the next part. Although, it has been like an hour and 40, and don't plan to do this all night long.
for the first 4 hours.
Yeah, not for 4 hours either. So we'll go for a little bit longer, and then probably wrap it up around 2 hours. And then before has been busy with work stuff and took some time off here to help me out, but yeah. Oh, here we go. We found a new deed, the Cartrevs of Enedwaith. We have discovered Cartrev Duved. Awesome. So that's a new deed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these locations to discover. And that is one of them. So yeah, so I'll be streaming for the 2 hours today, and then when I'm done, that'll be it for us. B4 won't be following me today, but probably next week he'll probably be back. And then who's our actually? There we are. Meilung, I believe, is back on today. There's been a rash of like illnesses and stuff happening amongst the Lotro stream team. So I know people have had to take time off for various reasons. So I know he was off for a week or two at some point, but I think he's back. But that's like 8 o'clock, like US evening time or something like that. So I am well asleep by then. But hopefully you all can enjoy. We have found evidence. Come hither.
Well, that's kind of cool. I wonder all those
Yeah. I think they would respawn. I think they're just not here because it's not nighttime. But we found the evidence, at least, so we can go back and be like, hey, evidence. We believe you. They're stuffing things. Where are we? Oh, we're up at the top there. Cool. What else are we looking for here? Well, there's stuff we have to come back here for at night, so that could be what the rings are for. Let's see. Oh, we're supposed to seek evidence of the Cuthrol at Gwillion's Gate. Maybe we should go there. Set as quest guide focus. There we go. Oh, there's a banner of the White Hand. That looks terrible. Apparently we found the evidence, though, that she requires. The banner bears the symbol of the White Hand, the charge of the traitor Saruman. Saradan will certainly wish to know of this. Indeed. Alright, I think we can go back and tell her, right? Talk to Saradan. Oh, the other ones are defeating Night. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. So now we need one more of each of them, I believe. Oh, there they are up the top of the hill. Alright. We can go back and tell people we found some things. Going up and over. Nice. Now, Ill Omens is coming up in like a month or so. So when we get to that, we'll be able to do some Ill Omens on stream too. That'll be fun. Alright. She says, you are Glus, holy Devodiad. None of our folk have been able to banish the Cuthrol. We praise you. Well, you're welcome. And the other feller, you indeed saw them. That is a fell sign. You were able to banish the spirits from our goats. You have our praise. Alright, well, they're liking our stuff. Alright, and then there's the repeatables there.
You are a Devodiad
Which is defeat 3 of the one, and defeat 3 of the other. Actually, it says wolves or the shadow wolves. So we got options there. Right, just now I gotta remember how to get back to where we were. I managed to catch a piece of grass.
Yeah. Good job on touching grass.
Good job on touching grass, he says. But I'm bummed. Actually, I might touch some lettuce after this. Eat a salad. I got a meal salad in the fridge. Yeah. Yeah, one more. Cool. Yep, that's it.
We're just gonna take the battle reactor.
Do they count for anything?
Is there?
Oh, because we need 90 of them, of those goats, right?
I need the spirits
Oh.
and what have we got in the goods?
We need Kuthral and Eludan. Elhudan. Which I think that's the goats. I guess that's what, the one problem with zooming through this is I'm not stopping long enough to read the stuff very carefully. Yeah, I know, right? I choose Kothral. Yeah, I don't want to hunt Eladans. I know it sounds way too close to Elrond's son.
What is
All
your
right.
purpose here?
I don't know how you're
Devoted?
able to banish these spirits, but for it we praise you in song. Well, sounds great.
What have we to say
Once
to
again,
each
you have
other,
saved our
Devoted?
goats. We shall praise you. Yay, you're welcome. Doki doki. Let's see, where are we here? We saved them from the bad spirits.
Certainly will never be infected.
Yes, they'll never come back. Never ever. Well, the good news is those folks will always be at that campfire, and the things they're scared of will always be around the corner and up the hill. So they're never actually going to run into each other. So convenient, that. Hello, road. Nice. Working our way back up to Saradan. Alright, we've got some news of various sorts. Sign of the White
can I be of
Hand.
service?
We found a banner. Ah, he says if Saruman's influence has indeed reached into Enedwaith, many of these strange happenings are easily explained. An outstretched hand repeatable. Bring the pelts, feathers, and herbs. Sure. Okay. And the mystery deepens. The banner you found is itself enough evidence that Saruman the White stirs trouble in this land, but the evils which you have encountered speak to a much more sinister plan. You should go to Grofud and learn if he has encountered any emissaries of the White Hand, and if so, what the emissary desired of his people. Gotov and his goat herds are at Gavar Codless to the east. I think that's where we just were, right? And neither of these guys has anything else. Oh wait, no, he's got a thing. Matter of doubt.
Our success lies in secrecy. Will you aid us?
Let's see. If you accept this quest, you will not be able to accept the quest feeding the company repeatable. That is the... Let's see. Yeah. So this is the one where he says, I must confess that my heart is heavy. Our actions may hurt the herdsmen of the Ukloth, for the oxen we have slain are the same from which they draw off their own herds. I must ask you then to take this meat you collected to the ox herds who have encamped far to the southeast, near the northern end of the bridge, which leads into Nan Legrin. Present them this gift with our apologies and promise them that we will hunt no more. Perhaps they will agree to trade with us if you can make them understand that our apology is sincere. And it says, if you accept this quest, you will not be able to accept the quest feeding the company repeatable. but I am good to take this one. Okay. So I took a matter of doubt. Undoubtedly, yes. I don't think there's any other quests here. Yeah. All right. So yeah, oops, my bad. Sorry about killing some of the oxen. We won't do it anymore. Yes. Before I said, that's funny, we swung north to find the hut and forgot to get your travel skill. I noticed that we were back other places and had not gotten my travel skill, but I wasn't, I'd forgotten at what point we were planning to do that. So we could do it after we do this. How about that? Because we're as far north as I think we're going to go. And the travel skill is for further south, and that will be handy when we go that way. So, outstretched hand. The goods are much welcome, though I'm not sure I trust these wild wanderers. Return now to your friend with our thanks. Assure him that we'll make good on our promises. Okay. And the mystery deepens.
Dear.
He says, I have never seen such a banner, nor spoken with anyone who bore such a sign. If you found the banner near to Gwillion's gate, then there is one person and one person alone who will be able to help you. You must speak with Gwillion, the old woman of the mountain. Her hut sits upon the side of the mountain beyond Gwillion's gate. All you have to do is follow the path. Be wary, though. The old woman of the mountain is a Gurach, a witch from the Luth in the south. If you do not come and respect, she may take it ill. Let's go north and get that troubles thing before we go deal with the lady in the belt in the thing. Because I don't think we need to go north for anything else in general anyway. Yeah. Alright, where's that path that goes up there? One of the World Cup games is on right now. Apparently somebody is doing well. It's Argentina and Egypt. That are playing right now. Okay, so I need to talk to that guy.
I know not how we will supplement our provisions.
There we go. Guide 2. Yes, I would like this, please.
You can buy 2 more gold tokens if you want your spin emote.
Yeah. Alright, so how do I...
On the acquaintance tab.
Acquaintance tab.
At the bottom.
There we go. I could buy... I think...
You get 2 because of your faithful token.
Okay, so I'm going to barter that. Because I want to get the spin emote. Which was friend... Wait. Maybe I already have it? That would be really funny. I guess I got it from the store also. Oh, that's so funny. Well, I got the travel skill. But the Dance Man 3 is supposed to be men at Enedwaith. Isn't that where we are? Yeah.
The upgrade we have just started to meet.
Yeah. Oops. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So yes, it's the men of Enedwaith or Mabon of the Algreg that I need to get some reputation with. But hey, I have the travel skill now, so I can get us to
The other place that's not that.
the place that we haven't gotten to yet. Yeah. Handirian.
Yeah.
So once we're headed down that way, which I think is this one. I think that's Lanach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are our rings are starting to head that direction. So that's why I figured that was useful to get now. And then as we then are coalescing on that area, then we'll be able to just use the travel skill to go back there. So, yay! Made one big piece of progress there. I feel like at some point soon our quests will start dropping off and then we'll just have a bunch of like go over here quests. Hopefully.
It's true.
And that might be a good stopping point.
Or maybe just as a matter of going to the witch.
Alright, let's go talk to the witch. Okay, should we take these? Probably should do these. No, it doesn't count.
Those don't be
Yeah.
Kufral.
The spirits?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Wait, where you at?
Going to the witch.
Oh, did I go the wrong way?
Only if you want to go to the witch.
Oh no, I was just going up the crevice.
Yes.
Or crevasse. Apparently there's two different ways to go.
Good ones.
There we go. There's a little hut. Wait, is this the right place? Yeah, it is. It must be. It says it's her hut.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. What's this guy doing here?
Well, he said.
Oh, he said something. I missed it. He said, "Ha, what's this? You want an audience with Sharky's lob? She's not at home, so I guess that means you're mine." Alright. Well, hello, Kato. How are you? She came up on my desk earlier and was wanting attention and basically laid down and pushed my keyboard out of the way onto my lap so she could have the space. Very funny. Yeah, she's a very silly girl. She's just off camera. She's right here. She's like head here and tail over here. She's a funny girl. That's you. Excuse me. Alright, so let's see. We need to talk to Saradan, and we want to take the ox meat to some people. Okay. And then we could probably check in with Saradan. That might be the last time he wants to talk to us. Hi.
What
Says,
is
what's
your
this? You're
purpose
responsible
here,
for the
Bodyguard?
slaughter. Why should we accept the apology of your wandering friends after this?
We have little time to speak, or little to speak
Yay! Pretty trees. He says, see, the butchered herd. He says, perhaps I was hasty in my judgment. These cuts were carefully taken from the carcass of a dead animal. Our oxen, which are slaughtered, were gored, their meat ruined. Perhaps if you could help us discover what creature has been hunting our herds, we will consider trading with your friends. There is a legend which tells of a great black boar, the likes of which has not been seen west of the mountains in many ages. It is said that may be the mate or descendant of the boar of Everholt. Perhaps the black sow is responsible for this slaughter. All right, let's take a look. We'll do what we can. All right. Of course, we just took them out, so I guess we have to wait a minute.
No, that's
Oh no, here they come. Oh, is it? Oh. The ox does appear to have been slain by a great boar. Ah, we need to examine 3 of the oxen. It does appear to be slain by a great boar. That's 2. There should be another sad one somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. Yes. We agree with his assessment.
what's the big box?
Oh. Look for the big black sow. I found foxes and birds so far. Alright, should be around here somewhere. Ah, I see. This guy. Alright, we have defeated it. And I am almost being defeated by a cat.
Let's get the justice.
Oh. These enormous ducks are evidence of a boar of legendary size. He may be interested in seeing them. Oh, Saradan may be interested in seeing them again. Did you see this? It goes, me, keyboard, cat, monitors. And she's just happy enough that she's already closed her eyes. We're zonking out here.
We
So
have
the Black
little to
Sow was
say to
indeed
your
more than
kind.
just a legend. Your deed then was heroic and worthy of song, even for a devotead, a stranger. You're welcome. She would
Many
like us to
foul
defeat
things
creatures
dwell
hunting
in
the
shadows.
oxen.
I fear wolves will be the
Sure.
least of our troubles.
All right. That is wonderfully one of the fastest quests.
Just need to do that on repeat.
Yeah, just do that over and over
Rogomar
again.
and
So
Cunanee
yeah, you have our
hunt at night.
thanks.
Do not speak the names of
Let's see. We
evil
cannot
things,
deny
but
that
you
your
will
help has
call them.
secured the health and safety of our people. We will then grant you your wish. We will trade meat to the other devotead. Take this first package to your friends with our gratitude. Can do. All right, so let's go talk to Saradan and then probably wrap it up there. Oh, there's that dwarf marker that we were... So we would have been down here to catch that one anyway.
Yeah, plus we can have other dwarf markers.
Oh, is there one nearby?
So,
Awesome. Okay. I see it down there. It's on the little island sticking out.
man, we gotta go back to steps.
Oh. Wait. So Argentina has also a well-known player, apparently. Because Ronaldo is out, and I think Messi out? Anyway. I'll look at this stuff after the stream. Because I'm sure not everybody's into watching World Cup that's on stream. Where's the guys? Oh, there they are. Because they didn't come in right away, so I was like, oh no, they've left.
What business
All
have
right,
you
you
with the great
returned the
company?
hearts of the ox herds, then I am in your debt. The provisions will be a boon to us. Oh, you turned the hearts. Return to Mistress Woon and offer her your services. Should she need them again, we have little else to trade. Just me. Outstretched hand. Thank
can I
you.
do
Your
for you?
services have been invaluable. The mystery
How can I be of
deepens.
service?
You were waylaid by an Urkai at the home of Gwillian, and he seemed to be guarding the old woman's hut. I fear this Gurach, as the Oaklook call her, is a sorceress in league with Saruman. So he says, what you've told me appears that Gwillian is indeed in league with the traitor Saruman. I expect she is also responsible for the apparitions which have been troubling the Oaklook. Return tonight and confront the sorcerer. Perhaps with her gone, they may be able to live without fear. Speak to me when you're ready to go. Let's see. And the Queen of
What can I do
Boars.
for you?
You took this from a great boar, you say. Indeed, this beast must have rivaled the boar of Everholt, slain in ages past by Folka, king of Rohan. That great beast terrorized the road for a long time until at last King Folka, famed hunter, took it upon himself to rid Rohan of the boar. Alas, his victory was also his death, for the tusk wounds he received were mortal. Would not surprise me to learn that this sow was in fact a distant descendant of that monster. What power created such a creature, I cannot say. Okay, so the only thing we have left on right now
How
is
can I be of service?
with him is to go and see the old woman. But I think we will pause there. So if there are any last minute comments or questions, go ahead and throw that in the chat. But otherwise, we're going to wrap it up. I think... Oh, yes. I will give you stuff. That sounds like a great idea. I was just going to check the calendar for next week. Is next week the week we're out, or is it the week after?
Yeah, we are out of the house next week.
Okay, so we will not be streaming next Tuesday. We have other obligations. So next Tuesday, no stream from us, but then the following Tuesday, I think we're back on track. So, through the summer, you know, things get a little busy and stuff. Oh, I got cat hair in my mouse. Hang on. Here, take that first, and then let me figure out where I left off. Thank you. Okay, yep. Let's do some more. So, all right, well, we can do this without y'all having to stick around for this. So, thank you, everybody, for coming along and joining us on this little exploration of Enedwaith. I always think this is Dunland, but it's like on our way into Dunland, you know? So, anyway, have a great rest of your week, and have a great next week when we will miss you, but I'm sure there'll be plenty of other things for everybody to all sorts of other mischief for you guys to get into. So, all right. Well, enjoy, and we will see you later on in the summer. All right. Take care, everybody. All right. Bye-bye.